yourself anymore. You can't just do art anymore just to get $1. I mean, we went through a whole platinum age, an ice age. We went through a whole ice age from 91 to like 2001, where everybody was just iced up, and the whole concept was, let me just do this rap to get this money. I'm not trying to impress my brother. I'm not trying to bring excellence to the field. I'm just trying to get this money, and that's what it is. Now, we got rich on that. A lot of rappers, hip-hoppers, I can't even say rappers, just hip-hoppers, fashion, DJs, producers, MCs, companies were created. All of this started, and we got money from it. Hip-hop is worth $10.5 billion every year. Every year. This year, $10.5 billion. Next year, $10.5 billion. It may drop to like $9.5 billion. But nonetheless, look at who we are. Now, what does that mean when we say preserve hip-hop? What does that mean? It doesn't mean necessarily, get outside. It doesn't necessarily mean preserving turntables or, Kool Herc's sneakers or LL Cool J's hat or Africa Bambaata's first record. That's not the preservation of hip-hop. And I say that unequivocally to you because I know the Smithsonian is trying to preserve hip-hop. Harvard has something. Stanford got something. Everybody's trying to preserve hip-hop, but they're preserving the artifacts. They're preserving turntables and hats and shirts and things like that. The true preservation of hip-hop is the preservation of us here. This is hip-hop. All of this room right now is hip-hop. We'll put it this way. Hip-hop never comes into physical manifestation, ever. We've created this word, this term called hip-hop, and it never came into physical manifestation. You can capture it on a phone or a thing. You can capture it on vinyl. You can put it on a shirt. But hip-hop itself never becomes physical. We have to express it. We have to do it. We have to capture it, record it, make it, manufacture it. And even then, it's still some other medium that's showing us hip-hop. We never come directly in contact with hip-hop until we say, I am hip-hop. Right. When you say, I am this thing, then the term, comes into physical manifestation. And if you know anything about the laws of physics, or what's now being pushed as quantum physics, you will see that when whatever you say, like you say, I am, whatever the next thing is after that is who you are going to become. And there are powers and natures that come with who you say you are. So we say, I am hip-hop. What does that mean? It means that I am whatever hip-hop is. So to preserve hip-hop, we have to create hip-hop. We can't just look at the past and say, we're going to preserve the history of hip-hop. That's cool. But to preserve hip-hop itself, we have to preserve each other. We are where hip-hop comes from. We transfer hip-hop from out of this universe into the physical realm. It's us that does it. If we can't do that no more, hip-hop is dead. As Nas pointed out, hip-hop is dead. If we can't no longer do it. So this is where we say the preservation of hip-hop. You want to preserve hip-hop? Preserve the hip-hopper. You want to preserve hip-hop? Support conscious MCs and DJs, or any for that matter, really. But in my little world, I would say support conscious MCs and DJs. Go further, and I'm going to end this on this point because I want to bring up the clothes we brought here today. Thank you for this. Get her some candy. No, seriously, you might want to put some kids, And let me come off of that, because the next thing I was going to say is in the preservation of the culture. And understand what this is, because there's a lot of talk, debate, and speculation. And right now, there's a debate over the use of the word nigger. And I just want to address this to you. I got your opportunity here right now. Me, I'm controversial. Y'all know it. I don't think I'm controversial, me personally. I just think I don't know, whatever. The point, though, is nigger. Nigger is offensive. Let's make no mistake about that. Nigger is offensive. That's a racial epithet, as they say. But we in hip-hop have created a term called Nigga, nigga. We are not dumb enough to walk around calling our brothers and sisters niggers with the vision of us hanging from trees. That is anytime someone steps to us, hip-hop, and say, oh, your use of the term of the word nigga is disrespectful, that statement is a disrespect to our consciousness and our intelligence. It implies that we don't know what we're talking about. That's what it implies. Oh, you're saying nigger and you really don't know what you're saying. Let me correct you. That is arrogant. We are telling you what we're saying. Nigger does not mean what racists claimed it to mean. Nigger for us is victory. We need more niggas, actually, not less. Let me tell you the difference here. We created this word nigga. We define it, and we determine where it's going to go and how it's going to live. You let someone take away your words from you, and they have taken your identity and your life. The beginning of political power is not the gun. It's the ability to define. If you can define, then you can set the conditions. And when you can set the conditions, then you establish the laws. And when you establish the laws, you're free. Nigga should be spoken by every single person in hip-hop culture today. I will say this, you may not agree, you may agree, especially some of maybe the white folk that's in here, maybe Asians in here as well, and so on, who have maybe gotten flack for using the word nigga. I say this. If you use the whole hip-hop language, anybody should be able to use the word nigga. You can't be talking like CNN and then throw in nigga. That's not going to work. But if you talk the whole language, we use words like fly, fresh. I mean, back in the days it was chill out, this kind of today, whatever the terms are. If you speak the whole language, that was dope. We know dope doesn't mean drugs or stupid. You're a dope. That's not how we're using it. Dope to us means exceptional, great, man, that was dope. Now, if you use the whole language and then say, yeah, that was dope because my niggas was, and you happen to be white, that's acceptable in our culture. Simple and plain. Use the whole language. And as a white man, you become free and liberated from other white men and women. I think more white men and women should use the term nigga more. Call yourselves niggas more. Don't hide. Get on TV and say, I'm white and I'm a nigga. What? They won't know how to deal with you. Why? Because you're defining yourself. That's the argument. They can call us jigger. Jigger. Okay? As long as I have a definition to jigger, who are you to tell me what I'm calling myself? That's the argument. Do I have the right to name me, or do you have the right to name me? No, I have the right to name me. And I say I'm a nigga, and I stand with my niggas. Where's my niggas? This is what we need. We don't need colored folk right now. We don't need African Americans right now. We don't need Negroes right now. We need niggas. We need real niggas. People, and what does that mean? It means, and look at this. Just come from our culture. What does the word nigga mean? Nigga. What does that mean? In our culture, it means family. It means you down with us. We usually say, that's my nigga. If we have beef, we say, those them niggas.